What is up, good people? It is your boy, Trouble T. Roy, aka Mr. Controversy this week. Get kicks wholesale at gmail.com, GETKICKZ, WHOLESALE. And what is going on? Guess what this is? Day 3, episode 3 of Fraud Watch. Thank you for everybody that's been tuning into the channel. All the new people that have subscribed, I appreciate you guys. All my day ones, I appreciate you guys. And since I've done these past 2 videos, I've been getting quite a few emails and messages, where people were talking about their circumstances and scenarios with selling sneakers when they cop from wholesale, and they go ahead and sell to their customers or their audience and the stuff they've been experiencing. But let me get to the logistics of the video. Episode 3 today on Fraud Watch. Unfortunately, this one isn't for anyone specific. It's for a bunch of people. For instance, like every boutique that has a sneaker authenticator, and that they're not authenticating sneakers properly. They're just going based off of online photos or what they think is the case. I guess I'm still technically picking on fake education a little bit. But yeah, this is Authenticators. You guys are on the chopping block. Yes, you guys that be at SneakerCon authenticating sneakers. And again, y'all are the UA kings. That's what y'all rock, wear, sell, and fronting. Like you and Jordan Brand are Ace Boone Coon. You guys are on the chopping block. Authenticators in boutiques, like the boutique I went on South Street and took some bread 12s, and both came from the same wholesaler. One was deemed to be fake and the other one was real. They came from the same exact place. You dummies. So a lot of you boutiques that have authenticators that are, you're I'm starting to think you're technically picking and choosing what you want to consider real versus fake. And the things that you consider fake may be a little bit lesser quality than what you consider authentic. And the stuff that you guys point out are ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Matter of fact, I'm going to do another video today of some OVO 12s, right? A pair that was rejected by a so-called authenticator, and a pair that was accepted. And I'm going to show you the differences of the two. But again, in that video, I'll get to that then. But yeah, so authenticators, who are you guys? Like, who stamped you certified to authenticate kicks? I'm going to sit here and wait for a few seconds. Please put it in the comment section. So you're telling me that you guys, that all these authenticators, you're telling me that you guys are experts because of what? Maybe your experience in the shoe game. You had multiple shoes. You ordered from wholesale and retail, and you saw the differences. What validates you? What makes you the go-to guy or girl to authenticate a shoe? Please explain that to me. Most of y'all are going to feel like, I ain't got to explain that to you. That's a lie. Yes, you do. You got to explain that to me. Especially if I have something that I know is authentic and you're deeming it to be fake because of something extremely corny and irrelevant. Oh yeah, you got to explain this to me. Explain this to me and to the sneaker community that I deal with and fool with. The real ones, the legitimate ones over here that are honest and we're doing our thing in integrity. Explain that to us. Who gave you your credentials? Like, show me some type of permit or license that you are an authenticator by Nike brand, Jordan brand, Adidas, ASIC, Reebok, Saucony, I don't care, Fila, Timberland, I don't care. Show me your certification. I'm calling y'all out today. I'm going in on y'all today. Because if you look at my video that talks about where I get the documentation from Nike's actual site themselves, where they say they don't authenticate anything. So if they don't authenticate anything, why would they hire you to do such? They're not going to do that, because they themselves don't even deal with the real versus fake thingy. All they tell you is to buy from an authorized retailer. And with them telling that, to make sure your shoes are authentic, rather, with them saying that, a lot of you out there selling, that's authenticating, and that have your own stores, boutiques, and websites, guess what? Y'all ain't on that list. You can go to Nike.com, or you can Google it, Nike authorized sellers, and you can find a list of authorized sellers. And the majority of the time, it only points you to Nike stores and outlets. So a lot of you that are authenticators, guess what? Y'all ain't make the grade. Y'all ain't make the grade, fam. Y'all not on that list. So what does that tell me in the community? Because I'm bringing it to you in plain form, in common sense form. That means if y'all ain't authorized with the brands, what do you have? Unauthorized shoes, dummies. Duh. There's the reveal. Your shoes are not authorized themselves. So who deems you to be an authenticator if the brand don't deem nobody to be an authenticator? Come on, man. Stop trying to play people out here like we stupid. And some of y'all have a really big following who y'all brainwashed and believe all this nonsense. Believe every bit of this nonsense that y'all portray and put out there, man, to y'all people. And that's a shame. It's crazy. And matter of fact, y'all boutiques and stuff that have authenticators in shop, man, when I come in there and ask for, authentication, I want to see like your licensing with the brands, like with Nike, Jordan, Reebok, Adidas, Saucony. I want to see your little certificate that Nike or Adidas gives you to sell shoes in your shop. Now, a few of you may have it. Kudos, because you're authorized with the brands. Again, no qualms or issues or beef with y'all. But for the 75% of you that don't, shut up. Shut it. Because I'm flaming y'all today. I'm flaming y'all. Y'all have no license, nor credentials, or anything to even sell with the brands and got authenticators in y'all stores, man. That's a smack in the face. How dare y'all? How dare y'all? Y'all are on the chopping block today. Again, headshots. Headshots. So I challenge y'all. Give me info. Shut me up if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, make me quiet. Quiet me up. And I ain't talking about the haters that be like, oh, you selling fakes, you sad, blah, blah, blah. No. You guys are a dime a dozen. You're worthless. You don't mean anything. Yep. I'm address them. I said I wouldn't, but since this is Fraud Watch, I'm going to address them, man. Call me Petty Crocker, Petty Wop. All right. Petty LaBelle, whatever. Tom Petty. All right. I cracked myself up, but y'all don't matter. Y'all the cats that can't even own the shoes. Y'all mad. Y'all can't get them for what we get them for. So stop it, man. Matter of fact, keep hating. Y'all encouraging me to keep doing what I'm doing when y'all hate. So I'd rather y'all keep hating. Don't stop it, please. And talking to a homie today, man, shout out to Phil. He was telling me that he got some of his kicks in, and he was at the post office picking them up and whatnot. And a dude behind him had a shoe shop, a sneaker shop or whatever, and wanted to buy his kicks. So he goes to the shop and present the kicks to the dude, and all of a sudden the dude gives him these reasons why they're fake. That ain't the kicker. That ain't the kicker. Here's the kicker. The kicker is, after he shows him the shoes and tells him they're fake, he goes, well, who's your seller? And at this point, that'll raise my eyebrows, which I'm sure raised the homie's eyebrow. He's like, because I want to talk to them for you. Let me talk to them for you. For what? because he want the plug information. Them joints wasn't fake. He saw him. He runs business in the same area, got scared because my man's is ordering some exclusive stuff. And now he wants his wholesaler because he's afraid that he may potentially start taking his business. Clowns. And he owns the shop, but he's authenticating shoes, but wants his connect. Go figure. Got another homie. Man, shout out to you. We just talking on Instagram not too long ago. You know, he sold a customer a pair of shoes. His customer put them on, posted them up on social media site, and people start coming at his neck talking about they fake. Now, mind you, these are people that probably 99.9% of them have never had this shoe, never will be able to get the shoe, and are going off of online photos and stuff, dumb stuff like fake education, and try to discourage this man from selling shoes and discouraged his customer because they brainwashed these people, man. And these people that are riffing and making all this noise never had the shoe themselves. Go figure. Think about that next time somebody try to come at you. See if they the cats that own the shoes or that can get the shoes. Think about it. And like I told him, if you run into that issue, man, because it could be discouraging. It could be a hurt piece. If you run into that issue, just address it directly wherever you sell at, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, address it. And let them know about the clowns. Like, look, these clowns never had this shoe a day in their life, but yet they so quick to critique what I got and the authenticity of my stuff. And they don't know nothing. They're uneducated. They only go based off what the internet telling them. They haven't had experience like we had, like me dealing with shoes, retail, wholesale. I've dealt with replicas that you can tell are obvious replicas and fake. You can tell, even though they come out the same factory. Like, come on. These people ain't really had hands on. These people ain't never worked in no department store, shoe stores to see actual shoes come in. Matter of fact, are you dummies forgetting? Are you dummies forgetting that we got homies here on the inside that work at Foot Locker, Finish Line, Kicks USA that we know? Are y'all that stupid to like we got people, the team that we got people on the inside. So how are you going to convince us anything other when they agree with what's going on and they can tell us the differences and they can get us the shoes retail? Cut it out, man. Cut it out. Like, I'm tired of y'all playing games, man. Now I'm pulling out all stops and weapons. So yes, we got people on the team here in PA, out there in Cali, out there in Texas that work in these sneaker stores. Some that manage. I got a homie in PA that just left Foot Locker. He ran a couple Foot Lockers. He just left. He started his own sneaker thing. And I'll give you the secret. He don't get them. He don't use Foot Locker as a resource because he found out that the ones he get wholesale, there are no differences. So guess where he's copping his shoes from? And I'll leave that there. And he was a manager of Foot Locker for years. So that means he's been in the Foot Locker system as an associate before he even hit management as an associate for years. So stop playing with us, man. We know what we talking about from experience, not no internet pictures, and from experience. Again, man, y'all know the drill. It's your boy, Trouble T. Roy, Get Kicks Wholesale at gmail.com. GETKICKZ WHOLESALE at gmail.com. Instagram and Twitter handle GETKICKZ WS in the number 1. That's the handle for both the Instagram and Twitter. Shout out to all of you, that tune in, that chime in, all of that, man. Ahmed, Han Solo, the astronaut, Rich, Gavin, man, Sheesh, Sharice, Nicole, whoever I'm forgetting. Like, it's a ton of y'all. Tony, like, it's a rack of y'all, man. Juice, ton of y'all, man. Ton of y'all. And again, if I didn't name you, forgive me. Jay, D, Dom, Man. So, man, again, we building something strong, man, and it's time to put these clowns on Front Street. These so-called authenticators, man, you fake. You phony, man. You phonier than a $15 bill. Get out of here with that nonsense. It's your boy, signing off.